How's it going, guys? Mr. Rumble back again in another Rumble Pitches, finally. So, yes, it's been a while and a long time since I made a pitch video for you guys. Reasons why? Because pitch videos is always a pain to come up with, and also my other videos, my thoughts and rants, and other stuff, as well as my show as well. But not anymore, because finally, in this video, I thought about this idea last night. And I thought, let's do a pitch video finally. It's been too long since I made one. So, yeah. In this episode of the pitch series, Mr. Rumble Pitches, my idea is how will I pitch my own RollerCoaster Tycoon movie to Hollywood? Yes, that's what I'm pitching. A game movie on the popular Tycoon series, RollerCoaster Tycoon. Now, before I start, yeah, go Joe. He agrees. So, before I can say, have any of you guys one time played one of the RollerCoaster Tycoon games as a kid? Because here's my quick story. I only played RollerCoaster Tycoon 3, the Platinum version. And I did have fun with it. And to this day, I haven't mastered the game because my copy is lost. And I could play online, but it requires so many download links, so no. But if I do have a copy, if I do get a copy on eBay one day, I do need a DVD player, disc player to install it, and maybe install late 2000s softwares on it or something. I don't know. So, yeah. So, that being said, let's get started. How would a RollerCoaster Tycoon movie go down and how would it play out if it does become a reality one day? Well, let's pretend that this RollerCoaster Tycoon movie begins with a terrible, rundown, inexperienced rookie theme park owner. For the purpose of this, we'll call him Jeff Parks or something, just for this movie, just because. So this owner, Jeff Parks, is a terrible CEO of his own company called Jeff Parks, or whatever, what do you want to call it, park in the movie. And during this free season period, his park is just completely just run down, terrible. In terms of like the food, the rides, the quality, the staff, the attitude of the customers. And finally, he's not doing a really good, fantastic job as the owner and the CEO of his company. Jeff Parks Foundations or something. I don't know. So one day, he was going to be forced to close down the park permanently if he doesn't fix his ways and fix the park in like 1 month. That's right. This idea of this movie is going to take place around 1 month before the park is permanently shut down. So Jeff Parks is praying in tears, praying that give him some creative, unlimited ideas, like maybe praying to like the Tycoon gods or something, saying, "Tycoon gods, help my park! I'll be homeless," or something. And maybe you could have like a dream sequence scene when Jeff Barnes meets the creator of the game himself, Chris. Yeah, for the purpose of this, the creator himself of the game, Chris himself, will be in there as a cameo, as a CGI guy. Not AI, but I hate AI. CGI for this will be perfect. Or the real person. But for the purpose of this, if the person himself doesn't come, the CGI version of him will be good. And long story short, Chris gives him the magic touch of the Tycoon touch at the game, And long story short, you can have Jeff Parks himself think about some ideas how to save his park, and he get to work with sketching some new rides. So, example, you can have one scene in one ride, like a massive cloud, a house level roller coaster with 3 loop loops, like one left, one right, and one through a water fountain. And on the one side, you can have a bumper cars or a bunch of teacups spinning around with singing with free tea or something. And on the back side, you can have a Ferris wheel. You could be green, and you can have the seats of like orange or something. And the entrance, like imagine yourself, if you get the map to this new park idea, imagine yourself. To your right, you can have a roller coaster heaven. One steel, one wooden roller coaster, and all that stuff, and even the mountain coasters for your ultimate thrills. To your right, you can have ground rides like bumper cars, teacup rides, and the bumper cars, as well as the slide. And on the back, you can have the Ferris wheel, a drop tower, a view tower where you can just go up and see the park around. You know what I'm talking about? Where your ride goes up and the car just spins around. You can see the whole park. And you go back down. That ride? Yeah, that one. It could be the center piece of it. And maybe you can have, like, example, you can have one path. You can have beautiful apple trees or apple blossoms. And you can have the food court with infinite possibilities, like ice cream, pizza, cookies, donuts, soda, lemonade, hot chocolate, whatever you want. And as well, and once we realize the customers finally realize that Jeff Parks has finally changed his race to fix the park, he would get more crazy money, like faster as possible, and he comes more and more crazy creative ideas for the park. And until one day, let's be honest, we all played the game before. We all want to cause chaos and death here, right? I know you guys did as before if you played the original game. So let's pretend through these last 3 weeks, everything is going perfectly well until one day, one of his roller coasters he designs goes a little too far or not enough. Like, you can have that one scene where his roller coaster he designed, you can see the car go fly out the tracks or crash into one of the coasters, and there's this boom. You know what I'm talking about? You seen an explosion in the game before? You did it before? On purpose? You know what I'm talking about. So for this scene, we're going to have the two coasters collide each other and just explode, killing, let's say, 30 people on the coaster, calling it the explosion coaster incident or something. And then you can have the owner himself, Jeff Parks, like I said, the Councilman's movie, by the way, I'm pitching. You can have him getting sued for, let's say, $20 billion for damages in the park. And maybe him, and sadly, this is my movie, by the way, so spoilers. You can have him lost the lawsuit and Chris himself disappointed at that, but please and respect Jeff for trying to save the park. So therefore, the movie could end with Jeff maybe have his new house and just defeated and disappointed that the lawsuit bankrupted him into bankruptcy, but at the same time, he's kind of happy that he tried to save his park, and the creator himself, Chris, has respect him for trying. So, yes, that is my idea how a future roller coaster tycoon movie will go. So, I want you guys to let me know in the comments, what is your ideas for a future roller coaster tycoon film? Well, I think in my pitch for this movie, my version is going to be composite be all three games. That is the original, the second one, and the third game. Because the third games are actually classics. Well, the other ones like Planet Coaster or something, it's okay. But for the purpose of this movie, we're gonna composite all three games into one to make it much more creative as possible. So anyway, I have a question for you guys. What is your version and what is your idea for a future RollerCoaster Tycoon film if you had to pitch it to a studio? Do you like my idea or do you have a different idea for your own version of this film? Let me know in the comments below for any of the hardcore RollerCoaster Tycoon fans or my subscribers as well. If you have an idea of what your version of the RollerCoaster Tycoon movie would be like, if you like my idea, if you don't like my idea, then let me know in the comments. What would you pitch and what would your plot will be for the film will be? Excuse me. So, with that being said, guys, that is my pitch for a RollerCoaster Tycoon movie. And so far, it's been fun so far. I came up with it last night. And yeah. So with that being said, make sure you guys, you like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell icon for more videos and live streams. Please share this video and share my channel on Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, Blue Sky, or whatever. And please, guys, subscribe to my backup channels and follow me on my social accounts and donate to my Patreon. All links will be down in the description box. And will this movie happen one day? Never say never. If it does happen, great. If not, then, hey, again, at least I tried. I made this series just for fun. But until next time, guys, peace!